my advice to new independent artists. The first thing is I want to welcome you to my page, the Real D Martin Brickberry Productions. Hard work, it do pay off. I want to get straight into the video 'cause I got some other stuff to do. I got a busy day. I'm leaving to go to Nashville tomorrow. Um, you want to make sure that the first thing you do when you decide that you want to be an artist, you got to make sure that you really want to do this. You got to make sure that you truly committed. And if you're not gonna be committed to it, my suggestion to you is just turn the video off right now and don't do it, because you're gonna lose so much on the process of becoming who you truly, this will make you, if you stick with it, it'll make you a person you never thought you'll be. But you will lose so much. You lose so much sleep, you lose so much money, you will lose so many friendships, you lose so much that you got to make sure that it's worth it. And it's not saying that it's because of the music. It's really being honest that when you decide that you want to be something outside who you already are, you'll see who some people don't want you to change. So, and even you, many times you don't want to change. So the first step is make sure that you commit to doing it. Make sure that you tell yourself, hey, I'm with this. This is what I want to do. I ain't taking no for an answer. And from there, the next thing is you got to decide your stage name. What do you want to be called? What do you feel best with? What do people call you? What's something that you feel like you can see yourself, doing a song with somebody you idolize, they name next to yours? What's a name that that you can get on stage with, that you would like? It don't matter what people think. Everything is about you. Now later we're gonna talk about what's about people, but right now it's about you. What people see when they get you the product. After you get your name, you need to decide, all right, what you represent. Who are you? Who is this person that you're gonna present to people? What do you like? What do you like to do? What do you believe in? What's your religion? What is, just who are you? You saying mic check, but who are you? And so the people want to know. The people want you to bring them in. Once you let them know, start getting your socials together. Make sure that you guys, before you even drop music to me, I feel like you start getting your emails, your socials, just anything that got to do with the business, the way people contact you, communicate with you, find you. After you do that, and yes, you're independent, so may have to do a lot of this on your own. So don't even. If you got a lot of money, cool. But still, at some point you got to do something on your own. At some point you gonna need somebody to help. So with all this, it's a lot of work. Don't even think about it. You can write songs. Everybody always think it's just writing songs. You can do that. That's cool. But outside of them songs, you gotta have ways for people to see these songs. You wait for you to collect money off of these songs, and wait for you to target these people, and just offer merch and products to these people. It's real big. So after you decided, what you represent, getting all your social and everything together, now we got to start deciding what type of music we're going to make, the genres, what type of music we like, what type of studios we can go to. Are we going to produce our own music? Are we going to promote our own gear? Are we going to use somebody else? Are we going to use a marketing team? Are we going to use a PR team? You have to decide how you're going to do business. Somebody that you can model your business off of. The person that I started my first business model off of, and the one I've been kind of sticking to, it is Ugly Money Nietzsche. He was going live on Instagram. I was following him for a long time, but just everything he was saying, I was paying for live for song reviews, just to even get up on just for him to even say something about my music, just to mention my name. So on Instagram I did that for a while, and following him, that helped me out a lot and got me where I'm at right now. So see somebody that you can model. I've pivoted, I've crossed over into a different genre of music, and it's still, all of it still transpire. You just have to, it's certain stuff that you need, man. You need mentors. You need people that you look up to. Even though you can't talk to them every day, just watch them. Copy their social media pages. Make sure that you're looking at the stuff that they doing and compare it to yourself. When you do a song, say, okay, I like that song. Okay, so I want this song to be produced to sound like that song. Like, I'm talking about, like, when you put it on, when you hear it a certain way that your favorite song come on, make sure that you have your song sounding the same way as that. Compare your stuff to other people's stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. So once you get to doing that, the biggest thing that I'm telling you that I focus on is my publishing. Make sure you have your publishing. Your publishing is one of your most important things. With your publishing, the way you get all your publishing is this. You have to make sure that you have a BMI account. You have to have your your Song Trust, your Sound Exchange. You have to make sure that you have your songs on with the U.S. Copyright Office. You have to make sure that you have your metadata, which is your name. You have to make sure everything goes the same. Like if you have a name, then you have a sub name, like a name that's outside of the name of the song. You have to register all this. And a lot of this stuff I'm telling you, man, you got to get on YouTube and get it. It's out there for you. Just do the checklist. You need your distributor. You need somebody who go distribute your stuff through. If you can't make your own logos, I just seen 444 across the screen. So that's confirmation that you need to be watching this and following this. If you have if you have some type of if you don't have your distributor, you need to find a distributor to go through. If you don't want to distribute your own stuff, contact people like me who offer these services, If you don't want to do your own merch, contact somebody to do your merch. If you don't want to do whatever you don't want to do, just contact people. But there's a certain recipe to doing all this. The next step is you got to make sure that you're willing to pay for it. So your BMI, you got to pay for that. You got to pay for your RIA certifications. You got to pay for a lot of stuff. And I promise you, it's worth it in the end if you truly want to be independent. But just know this, when you say independent artist, you will be the person that do everything from the everything. You make every phone call, every yes will be yours, every no will be yours, every good thing, every bad thing will fall on you. After you start getting your music distributed, you got all your artwork, your album artwork, you got your lyric videos, you just got everything you can think of, man. You just got visuals, you just making content. Now you gotta keep on pushing this music. Don't be just writing music, releasing music. Because if you don't even have your social, your funnel, you need a funnel. You need a way to pull people in. You need a product off of them, some type of merch or something. And me, y'all, I've been getting all mine together. I'm not perfect, but I promise you, I've been working. Because it's a lot. It's a lot when you're doing it all by yourself. But when you've been doing it long enough, you got blood, sweat, tears, and years in it. It all start coming together. So make sure you stay committed. Make sure you stay focused. Make sure that you, when you're doing all this, make sure that you really like putting your feelings in it, because it's people gonna be able to see, you can see the change like through the music. If you fake it or whatever you doing, people will see you like through your music. Don't be putting up music, taking it down, leave all your music up. You don't know which song is gonna be the one. Be willing to take advice from people. Be willing to take advice from people. Be willing to go through the fire. Be willing to go through the storm. Be willing to grow. Be willing to listen. Be willing to die. Be willing to be born again. You gotta be willing to grow, be willing to expand, willing to listen. It's a long journey. You know, I was listening to an audiobook and they talked about, you know, love. What is love and what is freedom? You know, they were saying freedom is to be empty. Love is to be fulfilled. And so most people want to be free, but they don't want to be alone. They don't want to feel empty. So you have to choose which one you want, because with emptiness, you discover yourself. You find appreciation for you know, time with others, but then you even grasp appreciation for time alone, because you realize those moments alone is what make you strong. Like when you're alone, it make you become creative. When you don't have much, it make you become creative. When you have too much, sometimes it makes you become lazy. So you always have to remember to keep that. You need that go-getter. In order to make it in this, you have to be really self-responsible, self-accountable, telling yourself, hey, we got to get up, we got to do this. Hey, we got to go live on YouTube to make sure that we keeping ourselves committed to this. This is what we said we was going to do. We said we was going to get on YouTube and make videos to help people. And so that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Because it's not going to hurt me to not do these videos. So what you'll have to tell yourself, hey, I need to go live on Instagram for my fans. Hey, I need to do this for my bitch. Just do it. And also depart yourself. Like, don't be around people. Please don't do this. Don't be around people who you know for a fact they just talking, but they not gonna walk. I mean, like, it's okay not to take a week off. To me, if you take a week off because you need a, you know, if you need, just a quick little prayer just to be real, if you need, oh shit, ant just bit me. Ooh, he got me on my backside. Hold up, baby. Look at you, I got that live. But if you need, you stand up. I don't do that. You really do not do that. So if you need, let's say, a week off, you take a week off. All right. We're taking that week off. What are you doing? Are you meditating? Are you being messy? Are you breathing? Are you, you know, what kind of time are you taking? Are you relaxing? Or are you just being lazy? Because no matter how much time you take off, if you lazy, then you're just gonna be lazy. No matter how much time you take off, if you're just doing it to avoid the work, it'll never get done. And so all you're doing is making excuses. So you might as well just quit or just get out the way and let somebody else just take over and pay somebody. So with me saying all that is, y'all know I got bit, so I got bit by the ant, so that threw me off a little bit too. With me saying all that to say this, man, you gotta really be committed to this. You can lie to yourself, you can say whatever you wanna say, but it's gonna come out. When you're doing something like music, man, it's gonna come out. No matter what you try to say, no matter how much you deny it, it's gonna come out. How you feeling to come out through the music. You can try to say certain words. It's certain music you can't make when you feeling a certain way. Like if you find a person who can sing love music, like I'm in love type of music, and they sad, if they a good actor, you can feel it. Like they a bad boy. Cause I'm just being honest. Bad girl up, boy. I'm just being honest. Like with anything, you gotta commit to it. And if you don't commit to it, you won't get through it. It ain't easy. And the smallest little things that you do every day, the smallest little steps you take, I promise you, man, a year from now, they make the biggest difference. It ain't the songs you write, it's the excuse me's that you make in the hallways, the people you didn't know who they were. You know, you didn't know who that person was, but that person know who they is, and you didn't know that person is actually the person who owned the building probably. And they said, that man in the hallway was a nice guy. He he bumped me, he almost bumped into me, said excuse me. And then somebody else saw it who was somebody and you didn't know, and it's a year later and it's your name come across, it's an opportunity to come across. And they think of you. And that's how it be. So you gotta keep your name clean too. And whenever somebody try to bite you or something go wrong, don't try to avoid tension. Don't try to run from, tension, because what happens is you'll find yourself folding at others' wheels. And sometimes people will use that to their weakness to make you weak. And I found myself in that situation. We teach people how to treat us, and sometimes it's best to be alone. Sometimes it's best to do it on your own. Sometimes it's best to just separate yourself from situations and just be, just be in your own little world. Work on you for a little while, then come back around. Then bless the ones that even stress you. You know what I'm saying? Bless the ones if you feel like it. Bless the ones who even you feel like, did you wrong. Because at some point they did something right. You wouldn't have had them in your life. So love everybody who love you or love you at some point. But not nobody who do you too much harm. And you have hurt people. You have hurt people. So don't think it's everybody else's fault. And remember this one thing. It ain't nothing wrong with burning a bridge if somebody behind you trying to come over the bridge that you don't even want to connect with. Burn that bridge. If you burn the bridge, I promise you, everything will be a whole lot better. They say don't burn the bridge. If I burn a bridge, if I decide to burn a bridge, I'm gonna burn it. Because they not God. That's how I look at it. But make sure, if you burn that bridge, you better make sure you don't need them. So if burning the bridge gonna make you better, burn the bridge. But if burning the bridge gonna break you and make you, don't burn the bridge. If burning the bridge ain't gonna make your life better, if burning the bridge gonna have you in a situation where you may need to wait till the next bridge to burn it. Maybe we need to wait to the fall season. I'm just being real. So y'all, we just got over 10 minutes. That's 12 minutes. That's 13 minutes. So I hit my benchmark. I wanted to be at y'all. I love y'all. Stay positive. Stay focused. And remember, it's the Real D Martin Brick Bay Productions, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm headed your way. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and everything. Look, we getting better with these live videos. We're getting better. I'm gonna get better. I just gotta get to Nashville, get settled, get in an area where I can kind of, do real good quality videos. So y'all been on the road with me. I've been making music on the road. Did the song with Bobby Rush. I'm supposed to meet with Bobby today before I head out. We'll just let him see me one more time before I leave. Just, connect. And from there, Nashville, Tennessee, I'm headed your way. I'm from the country, back rows and collard greens, Mississippi red clay, cuts in my jeans. You can tell by the way that I talk, I'm from the country.